The MMDA is back to doing physical apprehensions after the Supreme Court ordered to suspend the implementation of the no-contact apprehension policy. Tropical Depression Gordo is likely to merge with Super Typhoon Hinamnor, which is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility later tonight. The interaction from the two cyclones is expected to whip up the southwest monsoon or habagat, bringing rains across Luzon. Cebu City has lifted its face mask mandate, except in medical facilities. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The MMDA is back to physically apprehending erring motorists after the Supreme Court suspended the no-contact apprehension policy. Gerard de la Peña tells us more.
A section of the Quezon City Hall's Department of Public Safety and Order has been closed off today. The office, which handles payments and other concerns regarding the no-contact apprehension policy, has stopped operating after the Supreme Court issued a temporary restraining order on NCAP. Aside from QC, Parañaque, Valenzuela, Muntinlupa, and Manila are also implementing this program. The order is prospective, meaning those earlier penalized will still have to settle their fines. The MMDA has also halted its own NCAP operations, although they are seeking for further guidance from the Office of the Solicitor General. This is because the agency was not included in the respondents of the SC order.
Nire-respeto po natin ang TRO ng Supreme Court at susundin po natin ito. Marahil po kailangan naming malaman kung dapat po ba kaming mag-intervene po doon sa petition na nakabinbin po ngayon pending po sa Supreme Court at pending final resolution po.
With this, the MMDA has deployed 901 traffic enforcers to man the areas where NCAP CCTVs were previously located. The agency returned to full physical apprehension of erring drivers along major thoroughfares.
Yung po kasing NCAP ng MMDA is a force multiplier po. So, on top of the traffic enforcers on the ground, meron po tayong technology na tumutulong sana sa pag-apprehend ng mga traffic violations. Nagkaroon din po ng behavioral shift sa ating mga motorista dahil conscious nga silang merong CCTV cameras na nakakakita sa ginagawa nila.
Some jeepney drivers are now breathing a sigh of relief after the NCAP suspension.
May tulong rin yung nawala dahil po kahit na yung mga violation hindi namin kaya bayaran, okay na po.
Halimbawa, nakago tapos di naggo ka, biglang mag-isap, di violation na yun. Tama lang yung nawala yun, sir.
With the NCAP suspended until further notice, the MMDA is reminding motorists to remain disciplined on the road. For News 5, Gerard de la Peña, we are One News.
Some lawmakers are wanting to give the Tourism Department a bigger budget for next year. For 2023, the DOT and its attached agencies have been allocated around 3.5 billion pesos, which is way below the 12 billion pesos that the agency initially asked for. The DOT is planning to launch a tourist assistance call center and a one-stop shop for inbound travelers. The department is also pushing for infrastructure improvements over at the NAIA Terminal 2, the Davao International Airport, and Cebu City Pier 1.
Kailangan siguro dagdagan natin yan. Dagdagan natin kasi kailangan na bumangon ng ating bansa. Napakaklaro po nito. Ang babangon ng ating bansa economically pag maganda ang kanilang funding.
And constant flooding in Maguindanao is getting in the way of in-person classes in the province. Gemma Vansenia with the report.
This is Barangay Tukanakudan of Sultan Sabarongis in Maguindanao from above. The Ala River has overflowed, causing massive flooding for 4 months already. But it did not stop students from attending face-to-face classes. Since Tukanakudan Elementary School is still flooded, learners and their parents had to travel by foot and fight through the strong current to reach a nearby barangay where classes are temporarily being held.
Mahirap para sa amin na makita yung mga anak namin na nahihirapan sa baha. Pero nagtsatsaga kami, magtitiis kami para kasi sa future din nila.
As they arrive in Barangay Caridad, grades 1 to 4 are designated to one area. They have no chairs, blackboards, or even electric fans. Lessons from different grade levels also overlap as they take their classes side by side.
Mahirap para sa amin kasi sa sobrang crowded po siya and then hindi masyado maintindihan ng mga bata yung tinuturo namin minsan. Kasi siyempre, iba yung naririnig nila. Tapos, yung space din, mahirap para sa amin. So, minsan kailangan talaga namin kailangan i-voice out talaga yung pagtuturo sa kanila.
Grades 5 and 6 are also merged in a separate area. Kindergarten students, meanwhile, are staying in the barangay's purok. Aside from classrooms, the school is also in need of more teachers and supplies. The principal said they are finding ways to ensure continued learning despite the flooding and the persisting threat of COVID-19. Tugal Elementary School is also submerged in floodwaters. The LGU of Sultan Sabarongis is now planning to build makeshift classrooms.
Ang plano namin ngayon, i-convene ko yung local school board ko dahil ipatawag ko sila at pag-usapan namin kung anong gawin namin dyan sa eskwela na yun. Dahil ang mga tao ngayon sa tukan ako na na-scatter na sila.
The Bangsamoro region is now under a state of calamity due to severe flooding. Residents and school personnel are now appealing to the local government to come up with immediate plans to address the flooding. But until then, all students and teachers in Maguindanao can do is to wait and be resourceful in pushing through with classes. For News 5, Jem Abansenia, we are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. Ayala hosts the sports talk show Power and Play, which airs on Signal TV, 1PH, and Radio 5. Senator Robin Padilla is now the acting executive vice president of PDP Laban. Padilla replaces Carlo Nograles, who resigned after being appointed as chairman of the Civil Service Commission. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.